Hey everyone, Joseph Evans here, making episode easy for you. And in this video, I'm going to show you all the different types of speech bubbles and how you can use them in your stories. Okay, so if you're following along with this series of tutorials, you should already know how to add dialogue into your stories by simply writing your character's name and then putting whatever you want them to say directly underneath. Let's put 2 lines of dialogue for Ava here. Maybe, I wonder if Dylan likes me. I wish I knew how he felt. This automatically creates regular speech bubbles that look like this, but this isn't necessarily what we're going to always want our speech bubbles to look like. Let's say, for instance, we want our character to be thinking these things instead of saying them out loud. To change these regular speech bubbles into thought bubbles, all we have to do is place round brackets around our character's lines of dialogue. Just like this. If we preview again, we can see that these bubbles have now become thought bubbles instead of speech bubbles, with these rounded edges and 2 little circles instead of an arrow. And if we want to apply some kind of thinking animation to our character, we can just open up some rounded brackets next to our character's name, type the word think, and it'll show us any available thinking animations. At the time of me recording this video, there only seems to be 1 static thinking animation. So let's just go ahead and use that. Make sure to close the brackets. Let's save and preview now. Awesome, our character is now in a thinking pose. And by the way, we can use any animation here really. It doesn't have to be a thinking specific animation. For example, we could change this to something like idle, sad, timid loop. And that should work just as well. Let's take a quick look. There we go. Okay, another type of bubble we'll definitely want to use at certain points in our stories is a narration bubble. This is a square box in the center of the screen that allows us to describe something, talk directly to our readers, or indicate that some time has passed between scenes. Let's say we want to tell our readers that they can hear footsteps coming up the stairs. We can create our narration bubble by simply going onto a new line, writing the word narrator in all capital letters, and then writing whatever we want the narration box to say directly underneath, just as though the narrator is another character in our story. Let's put, you hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Let's take a look at that. There we go. And lastly, what we might want to do is assign a character's name to a narration bubble. This is useful if we want to have characters talking off screen. Let's say that it was Dylan coming up the stairs and he's now standing outside Ava's bedroom. To indicate that he's talking through the closed door, we can use a narration bubble with his name above it. To do this, we can add in a new narration bubble by writing narrator, the same as we did above. And this time, to show Dylan's name above it, all we need to do is put the character's name in brackets directly next to the word narrator. Let's have Dylan say, "Hey Ava, it's Dylan. Can I come in?" And let's give that a test. Brilliant. So there we go. Those are the different types of speech bubbles we can use in our stories. If you have any questions about this or anything else episode coding related, make sure to ask away in the comments down below. And if you know the answer to anyone else's question, it would be amazing if you could give them a quick reply to help them out. Also, if you'd like more episode resources to help you write your story, take a look in the description box below this video, because I'll put a load of useful links down there for you. If you found this tutorial helpful, I would love you to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.